You're listening to The Unexplained, a series on the strange occurrences that have been witnessed or have happened on the Bois Forte Reservation. Brought to you by KBFT, 89.9 FM, and the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund. Bois Forte citizen Fred McDougall remembers his grandmother telling him stories about spirits and things that are unexplained at Nett Lake. He went into the KBFT studio to tell Chaz Wagner all about it.
Yeah, was always seeing something, apparitions or something. My grandma Gagner, your great grandma.
Yeah. What about
Effie Day?
Yeah, did you know Effie?
I knew Effie, but she was so much older. And she was my grandma's age. I can remember where she lived. In fact, we stayed down there a couple times. As far as like getting her visually, I can't, but I do remember Effie. I was just a young kid when, and
So Grandma Gagner used to see a lot of stuff?
all the time. She was pretty spiritual woman. Everything was a sign. Everything had something to do with something. She's scared of the bejesus out of me all the time. So.
McDougall also recalled something he saw when he was in the Navy. It wasn't a whale or any other large sea mammal, but something else.
I'm not the only one that's seen this. I was in the Navy. I was on an aircraft carrier. We're out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. And we're on the fantail. And we're shooting these different kind of guns. Browning automatic rifles and Thompson machine guns, 45s, M1s, carbines and stuff. And we're in ranks shooting at this target back there. And it's probably, God, it was a long way back. Maybe 3-4 football fields back. That's how far back it was. Maybe 3. And we're shooting at it. It's nothing but a damn target. You're just shooting at it.
So it was like,
Right back by that target, this thing, it's all I can say, this thing comes up out of the water. Now that target had to be 10 feet high, maybe even more. It came up out of the water, and it was in coils, and it coiled and coiled around, and it was serpentine, all right? And based on how big this thing was, I would say it was about the size of a uke tire, if around, and it was coiling. Now, we are out, I don't know how far off. We're like way in the middle of the Atlantic. It wasn't anything that should have been out there. And that went on for 2-3 seconds. And then all of a sudden it just kind of did this, disappeared. Just disappeared. And I stopped. I didn't say nothing. The other guys, they didn't say nothing. Nobody said a word. Nobody said a damn word. We just moved back to the back of the ranks. Next guy got up and started shooting. Oh, I don't know. That evening down in the compartment with all the guys that I was living with, I said to this kid named Richie Keel, who was standing next to me, I said, "Did you see anything funny out there today?" He said, "Why are you asking?" I said, "Well, did you see anything funny when we were shooting?" He said, "Yeah, I did. I seen something funny." And he didn't want to talk about it. Neither did I. And nobody identified it as nobody said sea serpent, Nobody said sea monster, or nobody said nothing like that. Nobody would commit themselves to that. But I can still see it in my mind's eye. Nope, That was one strange thing. To this day, I know I seen it. Because everybody verified it. And we all seen the same thing.
It's unexplained.
The Unexplained is brought to you by KBFT 89.9 FM and the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.